in the city of Kwale, directly opposite Midwestern Junction. The lifeless body of a mad woman was seen lying on the expressway. Concerned citizens have called upon the health workers of Kwale City to evacuate the corpse. Until this very moment of this report being Monday, 20th of October, the lifeless body is still lying there and also beginning to get rotten. The health workers are yet to evacuate the body. Now in Obiaruku City, since the past week began on October 12th, there has been sadly and unfortunately a series of road accidents across the city of Obiaruku, which has claimed various lives. On Sunday night last week, a young man, the son of Mr. Harrison Enuboda, lost his life on the spot of the accident, which took place at Ekereche Street of Obiaruku. Reports have it that he was riding a motorcycle on top speed while carrying his friend and was at the same time making a phone call with one hand. While his friend noticed that the speed was too much and already foreseeing what appeared like a loss of control of the speed, he jumped down from the motorbike to save his life, while the rider himself rammed straight to hit a solar street light pole. Onlookers say that he fell off from the bike and hit his head on the edge of the pavement of the interlock streets of Ekereche, and causing him to die instantly on the scene in that hot afternoon. His dad, who is a popular former masquerade dancer and a commercial motorcyclist, says that he was on the farm when the tragic accident occurred, and where he received a phone call that one of his sons had died on impact from a motorbike accident. The boy was eventually buried that same night. And then on Wednesday, reports also have it that about 6 people also died from various accidents across the city of Obiaruku and the suburb of Obinamba. According to eyewitnesses, a tipper truck crushed someone to death at Obinamba suburb. Another person died at Agbanga Street of Obiaruku and other parts of the city. But in all of this, the most alarming death that occurred on that Wednesday is the death of Mr. Chukwutem Joel Elike. Chukwutem Joel Elike is the son of Chief Emmanuel Elike, popularly known as Elembe. He was a rare software engineer and computer programs expert who studied in Ghana and became the founder of CESK security firm. CESK stands for Community Emergency Security Keyword. He was given a license by former President Muhammadu Buhari for 20 years to establish his own security firm, CESK Security Firm. Ever since he got his presidential license, Mr. Chukwutem Joel Elike started facing some spiritual troubles and started going into some kind of depression. He started to take pleasure in consuming alcoholic drinks, something he was not used to before. A lot of people believe that his death is a pointer to the spiritual traumas he has experienced all this while. Mr. Chukwutem Joel Elike, who lost his mother recently and was buried just 3 months ago, has been engaged with the Nigerian police in Asaba very recently, where he helped them to track criminals, only to come into Obiaruku a few days to meet his untimely and unfortunate death. A tribute was written by his cousin, who is Dr. Daniel Chinedu Iwobodo, and it reads, "A tribute to a bright star gone too soon, in loving memory of Elike Chukwutem Joel, that Joel. It is with hearts weighed down in grief and disbelief that we mourn the passing of a young man whose brilliance, vision, and passion were nothing short of extraordinary. Elike Chukwutem Joel, fondly known as that Joel. From childhood, Joel stood apart, a mind always searching, a heart always believing, and a soul always reaching for something greater. He was intelligent, creative, and endlessly optimistic about the future. His belief in the power of innovation and positivity was infectious. He saw opportunities where others saw obstacles. His early love for music led him to form a group known as Team C, alongside his close friends Mr. Enuma Ikechukwu Richard, Mr. Oz Oyibo Oke Oyibo Dubu, and Mr. Jindo. It was within this brotherhood of talent that he adopted a stage name that Jewel, a name that would become a symbol of creativity and youthful ambition. Driven by a hunger for knowledge, Jewel pursued a practical diploma in computer science at IPMC Ghana, where his academic brilliance earned him recognition as the second best graduating student of his class. His passion for technology and innovation soon found real-world expression. He developed a groundbreaking mobile application designed to detect and track crime scenes. This innovation caught the attention of the Nigerian police force, who offered him employment in recognition of his talent and ingenuity. Yet Joel, ever the visionary, declined the offer, not out of pride, but because he saw beyond a single opportunity. He carried within him a grander dream to build something that would outlive him. With determination and courage, Joel founded CESK Security Firm, a technologically driven security company designed to partner with law enforcement and private institutions in combating crime. Through dedication and hard work, CESK grew rapidly, establishing branches in Warri and Port Harcourt. His reputation for excellence earned him the contract to manage the security apparatus of Delta State University, DELSU, a contract that spanned 4 successful years and was recently renewed. In addition, he had just secured another major engagement in Asaba, marking the beginning of a new chapter in his growing legacy. But as life often reminds us, the brightest light sometimes attracts the darkest shadows. Joel, who once abstained from alcohol, found himself struggling under the weight of life's pressures and hidden battles. And then, in a painful twist of fate, he lost his life in a tragic motor accident. His death has left a void that words can scarcely fill. The silence too loud for those who knew and loved him. The world did not just lose a young man, it lost a visionary, a thinker, a builder of dreams, and a protector of lives. Yet, even in death, Elike Chukwutem Joel continues to speak through the innovations he made, the ideas he shared, and the lives he touched. His journey was short, but his impact was immense. He proved that brilliance is not measured by years lived, but by the legacy one leaves behind. May his soul find eternal rest, and may his dreams continue to inspire generations to come. Rest in peace, Elike Sidwell Dajwell, our star, our innovator, our light. Dr. Daniel C. Iwobodo. And then in the Ukwuani on Thursday morning, which is October 16, just 2 days before their Ise on the Ukwuani Festival and their Ekwensu Festival, which begins on 18 October. A full adult witch was discovered inside a fully locked Toyota Highlander Jeep belonging to someone that was parked right in his compound at Obiaruku quarters of Ukwuani of Ukwuani in the early hours of the day. At first, those who discovered this woman stuck inside the Jeep were shocked. They called the attention of everyone around, and it became glaring to them that they were looking at a witch who was stranded inside a vehicle belonging to someone else. A closer look at the face of the woman shows that she is from another neighboring community of Ukwuani. The vehicle she was seen inside did not belong to her or her relative. The vehicle was newly purchased about 3 weeks ago. The vehicle was fully locked, but yet this Wonder Woman was seated at the front seat, buried in shame, and couldn't explain how she landed inside a fully packed vehicle. From all indications, the woman was returning from a coven meeting where she met her unbelievable fate of being stuck inside a motionless car and landed in shame.
Our phone, you go my favorite moto. Chef Okumao, Anya Twao. No go my gani beke moto. Obiaka kan no. Any come to no moto. Our phone man yo go bagba o. Delta State ba fu yo ikon cha o. And the video there yo. No one.
Ajama.
Ya fuki fi mana ngwai. Okogomba. Ya fuki fi mana ngwai. Ya fuki fi mana ngwai okogomba.
Amade mo bian.
Ya marga bibiara.
Mo ta yori o.
Okamusu.
Kede kwa akura.
Enu ya na kete.
It appears that the crowd there wanted her to be left inside the car to be suffocated to death. But the owner of the vehicle finally opened the doors of the vehicle and allowed the woman to go. The angry crowd already began to lynch her by stoning, but the vehicle owner pleaded that they should let the woman go unharmed to avoid getting into trouble with the government for taking laws into their hands. And then in Kwale City again, at the line of stores, just at the entrance of Utagbono streets across, opposite Steadfast filling station, some criminals were captured inside some shopping stores in the early hours of Friday morning, being 17th October. One of them was shot twice at the foot, while others were said to have remained stuck inside the ceiling of the shopping building for fear of being caught and handed over to the police.
Nason, it's not Kwale straight to thief, I'm robbers. So they're not going to feel drunk. They're not going to say, if you open fire for us, first where they can go target us, you where they up. But no hide the hidden place for us. That is why this is they don't go hide. I know they hold the back. I can say, other ones they up. When they hide, they hide. Let's hear the story.
But the Kwale police later came to the scene and vowed to execute justice on the matter. The robbers are said to come from Umusam quarters of Kwale City.
Anything that the person is doing, check him. Is that clear? Yes. It's a duty of all of you. So for this one, believe you me, justice must be meted. Whosoever that is behind while others are sleeping is coming to rob. Keep watching them. You also check. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Get an information, circulate it. Now you have come like this now. Your bikes are littered everywhere. Thieves still there among. You will do well to dispatch. Leave other parts for the police. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Carry your bike, go your local businesses. Let peace reign. Is that clear? Yes, sir. But for other part that is remaining, leave it for the police. Thank you.
What about the many guys on top? They said that
nobody is there. They have searched all rounds. Nobody. They have opened all the door. They have entered the ceiling. Nobody there.
What about the one that was shot?
Leave it for the police. Justice will be done. That is it.
People that walk around.
This is our friends.
This one when they're shooting now, where in there?
That is it. This is your speaker.
Same way a video came out from UMUTU showing a store already looted by some criminals as well.
Now, this store now. Never break the way they Basai Master. Abasi Master, but a bogolo stomach. And Yamar, wife and Dungeon and Alumutu. Kabo, I walk when I back book, I check one nature and Yamarawa. Also, go and not back bow and other bow. When I done a bogolo stomach, you can imagine, Yafa, when I feel better. I got a bogolo stomach. She is still in Abani City. Malabaku still in Babana stomach with Zoshi, when you're for your job boomer. We should handle this issue very well. Why are you not apparent that no? Because it's getting out of hand though.
This is the end of the year already, so every Ndokwa sons and daughters should ensure that they use the roads cautiously to avoid accidents and preventable deaths, and also make sure that our homes and business centers are well protected. This is Obiaruku on the matter for Ukwuani Reporters Television. Thanks for watching.